everybody, and good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm really sorry, but what's happening right now?
I have a question to ask you.
No. We have the vlog for tomorrow already.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
Well, just starting it early.
Okay, so we're gonna have one of those. Cool.
Yeah.
We haven't done that in a long time.
No.
You must have to ask me something good.
It's very good.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to show people this question so they can understand it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ask the question to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, let me just pop this in real quick.
I think I'm literally on the edge of my seat.
Okay. So, how old were you when you realized that Arby's is just pronounced as RB's, which is short for roast beef? I was today years old.
Whoa.
Mind blown.
RB.
Yeah.
ARBY.
Yeah.
RB. Roast beef.
Yep.
Oh, I don't even eat there because I can't get past what the beef looks like on a sandwich, but wow. Oh my gosh, the internet is amazing.
And cheddar, but not the red sauce that they put on it.
This is for adult chat later on when we do our adult chat video coming out. But I will say that my cousin Steven worked at Arby's for maybe a week.
Okay.
It wasn't a very long, like, Arby's thing. You know, he could have worked there for 5 months. I have no idea. Anyway, it was a very short time. He used to bring home the sandwiches at the end of the night because apparently either Arby's didn't care if they let their employees take home sandwiches or he just took them.
Well, if they were like a mistake.
Could have been. I don't know, but lots of food places don't let their employees take the food home.
It's either going in the garbage or...
Yeah, that's a whole nother chat. It's disgusting how much food... We have lots of friends who work in the food business. It's so terrible with the food laws that they can't donate it to shelters and stuff like that. But anyway, he used to bring home these sandwiches, and I tried one or two, or I don't know. I just couldn't get past the visual representation of the beef.
Oh, okay.
Just couldn't. I had a really hard time.
You just don't like the way it looks. That's okay.
I do not.
You eat with your eyes.
You really do.
You know? So.
Clearly I like the way a lot of things look, but I'm just saying, I don't like the way that RB's. Oh, God, that's amazing. We have a birthday party to go to today.
We do.
So maybe we'll get in something from there. Don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe a photo or two.
I might get my sister's bird nest that's on her windowsill.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are headed out to do that as soon as I finish up 2 lines on this paper.
All right, we'll finish it up.
Okay.
There's your gratuitous shot of Rue taking a nap.
So we were supposed to show them the baby birds. We talked
We
about
were.
that. There was a little bit of a...
We were just too busy and caught up in the family thing to show the baby birds.
Amy's friend brought her little guy over.
He's
adorable.
Yeah.
And he was obsessed with the birds, and he kept saying, "Baby birds, baby birds."
It was so cute.
Yes. So it's funny, like, to see him so excited about birds. And you were excited about the bird's nest. I don't remember if I was pretending to be excited, but I'm, like, terrified of birds.
Yeah, I know you are.
It always happen. I'm, like, afraid of fowl. Like, I remember LaToya Jackson, I think she was afraid of cats, and there was, like, this intervention show.
Really?
To try and, like, get her near cats, and she was, like, deathly afraid of them.
Seriously?
Yeah, and, like,
wow.
For me, it's, like, chickens and birds. Like, one of my friends had a bird growing up, and I was, like, terrified of this bird. Whenever I stayed the night, the bird had to go in her parents' room. Like, I literally was that scared that the bird was going to come out of the cage and
I'm surprised you stayed the night.
I did.
If she had a bird.
And one day I got out of the house, or got out of the cage, and it was flying around the house, And another one of my old friends who's no longer with us, she actually passed. She was afraid of birds, not to the extent that I was, but she screams, "Wild bird!" And I dove on the ground like I was diving in the water.
Really?
I mean, it was more not like I dove to the ground.
Yeah.
And I was like covering myself, and I ended up like getting behind a chair, and I grabbed the blanket off of it and like threw it over me. Like I was freaked out.
Oh man.
So I know like when your mom is always talking about, you know, she has like the binoculars and she has 100 bird feeders.
Uh-huh.
I'm not like making fun by any means, because I think it's cool if she wants to like look after birds and stuff.
Right.
But like, I'm like, it's a bird, you know? But that's more me telling myself, it's just a bird, Tiff.
Yeah.
And she thinks I'm, you know.
I've liked birds, I guess.
Didn't you like find a bird and you...
I've got a couple of bird stories. When I was little, we used to chase the birds. I used to chase the birds and try to catch them. I actually caught one once.
You caught a bird?
I caught a bird.
Well, that's way better than my Miyagi mosquito story.
I barely recall it. I don't know how I did it.
Okay.
I just remember I had a bird in my hand. And we had a bird cage at my mom's house because she used to have a bird.
Your mom had a bird?
When I was really little, she had a bird.
Oh my... Bird.
So I'm like, get the bird cage. And then...
Bird. Sorry.
I started freaking out about the bird. I don't know if it was trying to like peck at me to like, have me let go or whatever, but I got scared, so I let the bird go.
No.
Yeah. It was a wild bird.
So you wouldn't have been able to keep it? I don't know much about birds. Can you domesticate wild birds?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But I caught a bird.
Is that...
It wasn't just... I don't think it was just hopping around either. Like, you know, one that was really little and not able to fly yet. I think it could fly.
You know, I'm picturing you like running and diving at this bird and catching it in your hands.
Well, that's how I picture it too, but I vaguely remember it. We'd have to ask Mr. Wilson.
Okay. Was that Marjorie Stewart Baxter?
No, that was not.
Oh my gosh, okay.
And then another time at a house that we were at, we were cutting some weeds down and we found these two baby birds. And parent birds don't come back if there's humans around, right?
Okay.
When I was younger, I'd say like 20.
I was gonna say, you weren't that young.
And I'm like, the parents aren't coming back. We have to take care of these birds.
So it's literally like 10 years ago this happened. I just want to give the campers some context. 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be 32, so.
Okay, 11 years ago. Fine.
Let's make it 12.
That's fine.
Be on the safe side. So I took these birds home and I cut up worms and I fed them with tweezers. And one of the birds did end up passing away because my mom was watching them and the dog that we had at the time got it.
The dog ate a bird?
Yeah.
Was that Michael?
Yeah, Michael got one.
Gosh.
So I named these birds. One of them was named Marjorie Stewart Baxter and the other was named Hubert Cumberdale.
So these are from...
Those are characters from Salad Fingers.
Salad Fingers. So yes. Google Salad Fingers, guys. You'll get all you need.
Yeah.
Tastes like soot.
I didn't ever really know which one was which. So I could have called them different names each time.
Oh.
You know? Because you can't tell birds apart, really. So when the one died, I was just like, well, looks like Hubert died. So this one's going to be Marjorie Stewart Baxter.
Okay, there's literally an Office episode where Michael can't tell the difference between his girlfriends. So he takes a marker and puts one on her arm. Oh, wow, Carrie.
I should have tied a ribbon around one of their feet to remember, but I didn't. So I ended up raising Marjorie Stewart Baxter. My mom helped a lot. She actually fell in love with this bird, and she would take this bird outside and sit with it. It would like just sit with her, but eventually it got old enough to where it would fly up in the tree And we had a little tweet that we would, like a whistle we would do and it would come back. But then one day I just decided I'm going to just go off on my own and never come back. So
Wow, that's so depressing.
She was pretty devastated. But
now, didn't you like go and get worms?
yeah.
Like you went and bought worms
Conley's
from
down
Conley's.
the street, yeah.
What?
I mean, I tried to dig some up out of the yard too. There's a method, like we took a long shovel, put it in the ground, and you shake it back and forth.
Uh-huh.
The vibrations bring up the worms. But you have to, it's got to be like, if the soil's too dry,
Uh-huh.
then the worms aren't going to be in there.
Got it.
It's got
Okay.
to be a little moist, so. Conley's down the street, they sell fishing licenses and worms and stuff, so I would just go buy some worms and literally cut them up and feed the birds with food.
So you didn't do it.
I did not baby bird
You didn't baby bird them.
No. And I would take an eyedropper and give them water.
Aw, you're so adorable. Speaking of being adorable, why are you dressed up?
I have an interview to go to today in about half an hour.
A big interview for
Yeah.
Big Mama.
Big mom.
And this is the interview for the freshman volleyball coach,
Yes.
which you've been doing for the past couple of years now for
The
free
past 2 years I have been volunteering.
because they didn't have enough
as-
money in their program.
Well, they originally had cut all freshman programs.
Right.
The team that I was coaching was technically a JVB team,
Mm-hmm.
which was mostly freshmen and a couple of sophomores.
And still an unpaid position, which
Yeah,
was
it
awesome
was
of you.
unpaid.
Yeah.
I coached right out of high school, and then I figured I can't do this right now. I gotta go back to school and things like that. So I took a break, and then one year, Chris, my friend Chris, Kingston's mom,
Mm-hmm.
she was asked to coach like an AAU team that was mostly girls from the area. And she asked if I wanted to help, so I said yeah. And then the girls were like, you have to coach the JVB team next year. And I'm like, ooh, do I really want to like volunteer my time?
Of course you do. Look at you.
And then, yeah, of course I did. So that's how I got back into it. But now they are bringing the freshman teams back. They've got enough in their budget to pay for coaches. So I have to go interview and hopefully I land the job. If not, then I'll just be an assistant somewhere.
I hope you land the job too, because you're really good.
Thanks.
And you look good.
Thank you.
So good luck.
I put some perfume on, but I think since I've been really sensitive to smells lately, like when my mom came over the other day, she just put lotion on her hands and I was like suffocating from it.
That was
I didn't wanna say
strong
anything.
for
Sorry,
me
Mom.
though.
It was strong. Your mom's house.
My mom's house with that candle.
Did she have a candle?
No, but the
burning?
candle that was like not even burning, I wanted to die.
Just anywhere I went in your mom's house, it was very overpowering. And then I just put a little dab of perfume on, and my nose is like stuffy.
It's okay. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And don't break a leg, but break a leg.
Okay. So, one of our younger campers, Zach, is really techie, and he made us something called a Raspberry Pi. I don't even know what a Raspberry Pi is, but apparently he installed some games on this that we are able to play through our TV.
Yeah.
Like old Nintendo and Sega games, which we have a Sega, but we can't hook it up because we don't have the right adapter or something, right?
Yeah, every time I try to look it up, I honestly can't figure out what we're supposed to get. I've even called like a couple places to find out, and they just stare at me. Or not stare at me. They don't say anything.
So I'm going to try to figure out how to hook this up to the TV and see if it is truly successful in playing some of those games.
Okay.
But I'm old now. I'm considered old. And I'm not very tech savvy anymore. So this might be a challenge.
It
What do you
also
think,
could be
babe?
fun.
It could, well, yeah. if we figure out how to get it installed.
Yeah,
So,
alright.
I'm gonna go plug it in.
Okay. Well, folks, I figured I'd just pick up the camera since Cari has been screaming and freaking out over finally getting to play the Lion King.
Yeah.
Is this what you do? I've never played this. You run around as Simba?
Yes.
Do you eat anything, or?
You eat bugs.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't scare him.
Oh, you're supposed to scare him? We turned the volume down because we didn't know if there was going to be like some sort of copyright or whatever. But seems like Cari's very excited here.
I have the same issues that I used to have. I can't run and jump.
Oh, you can land on them like in... Oh!
Cannot land on these guys though.
Because they're like
My health is
porcupines?
gonna die.
Yeah, you are about to die.
I know, right?
So does this look like the Sega game from back in the day?
Yes. Actually, this is a little more clear.
Yeah?
I mean, it still is very pixelated, but...
Was it pixelated back in the day?
Yeah. But TVs weren't so clear back then, so...
So I know that you're playing this.
Yeah.
Do you think you could go out to the main menu?
Oh,
You died.
we can figure it out. Maybe.
Looks like you paused it.
I did pause it.
So she's trying to figure out how to get to the home screen. It looks like it's a controller, like for an Xbox.
Yeah, it looks like an old Xbox controller, but I can't figure out how to get to the main screen.
Okay. Give us a minute here. Alrighty, so here we are at the main menu.
Yeah.
You can see that Cari was on the Sega. So there's a Nintendo.
Oh, that's a lot of games.
How many?
61.
Holy smokes.
Nintendo 64 has 5.
What's on there? Is Pokemon Puzzle League on there?
I'm gonna go look. Super Nintendo has 55.
Okay.
So, this is what we want to look at.
Pokemon. Oh, God! Can you go there? Does it work?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Cover your ears, guys. This could be an RIP headphones situation. You're being warned now as we wait silently to see if this works. You have no idea the hours that I would spend playing this with my friends. We would work until midnight at the push start, push start. We would work until midnight and then play this until like 3 a.m.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I would have to go to school somewhere in there. Oh my gosh. Hit skip, hit skip.
I'm trying.
Holy smokes.
What do you do?
So go into one player stadium.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just hit guest. So this is kind of like a...
Oh, how did I do that?
I'm not
I
sure.
might have hit back instead of
That's okay.
forward.
So anyway, Pokemon Puzzle League is sort of like a Bejeweled
Oh,
back in the day.
Okay.
So you have to get like things in order.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I would call it kind of like a Candy Crush
Gotcha.
now, but it's with Pokemon. Different, Pokemon and stuff like that. It's really super fun, and we would spend hours playing it. I'm really excited. See how you can like move other ones and then have them fall on each other after? So you can like set moves up.
Oh, did not see that.
Yeah, see how it raises up there?
So you can only go left and right?
Yes.
Okay. What does the water do?
Ooh. You just got a good drop.
I don't know what that means.
It means it's good. Be careful, you got a high one up.
Yeah, but how do I do it?
Wait, are you You're not, you're Ash, you're not Gary?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, jeez, I thought you were the other one.
Nah.
You can move one over into an empty spot to bring it down to the bottom.
Oh.
See? There you go.
Okay.
So, she did not do so well, but did you have fun?
I did have fun.
Excellent.
That was my first time playing Pokemon Puzzle League.
So,
Probably my last.
Carrie had asked Zach, which is Jen's son,
Yes.
you know, why he did this. And it was really sweet.
It was.
And he actually sent in, or Jen sent in a video. So we're going to roll that right now.
Yes. Go ahead, why don't you tell her why you gave it?
I gave it to you guys because...
Well, you thought it was a good idea for one.
Yeah,
You had a very
and
good
I
idea
want-
of your own.
Second idea is because I like doing stuff like that. And the third reason is that I thought it'd be really nice to do it.
That's very true.
Yeah.
You're a sweet boy. I like your face.
So what'd you guys think?
Isn't he so sweet?
He is adorable.
Tiffany cried when she saw the video.
No, I didn't.
Yes, she did.
I totally did. I really did cry.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that he didn't even want any recognition.
Right.
Like, this is what we call altruism. You know, he would have been fine going about his day, not ever caring whether we mentioned it in the vlog or not. He just literally made it. This to me is, like, amazing. Like, beyond anything.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I hope our little man is half the young man that he is, and he will still be amazing. But I don't know if you're interested in the Raspberry Pi. I know that I don't know how much these things are. I know it's a huge business on, you know, the internet.
Yeah.
Like, people can buy these made up with games and stuff like that. I don't know how much any of it costs.
You can do a lot of things, I think, with the Raspberry Pi, but I don't know how to do any of it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of old school games on there. I'm really excited for, you know, once this dissertation gets done and, you know, once I have a spare minute to actually play, I will probably go ham on this thing.
I'm sure you will.
I'm sure that you will as well, too. She's already itching to get back to Lion King.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, I would say, I don't know if this is even a possibility, but if you possibly reached out to Jen and you could find out how much something like this would cost, or whatever. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
I have no idea if this is something he plans to pursue, you know, financially, but this could definitely be a business for him. I mean, he programmed these games into this thing, and I think it's pretty awesome. It's not really a hustle. I just think it's really cool that a young man did this. Like, he programmed this, so now we can play it, and it's a tiny box.
It is.
It's like 2 decks of cards on top of each other.
It really is.
Yeah.
So
anyway, we are gonna head out.
Yeah.
For this evening. I guess that's about it. Anything else?
Well, thank you for sharing us with your friends.
And we will catch you on the flippity.
Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media pages. Especially the tweeters. Perfect.